We have two matrices, A1 and A2, and we need to find the span of these matrices. So let's write down the span of A1 and A2 is equal to C1, where C1 is some scalar number, multiplied by matrix A, so 1, 2, negative 1, 1, plus C2, where C2 is also some scalar number, multiplied by matrix A2, which is 0, 1, 2, 1. Since C1 and C2 are scalar numbers, we can do multiplication by scalars. So here we will get C1, 2C1, negative C1, and C1. And for the second matrix, we have 0, C2, 2C2, C2. Now we will just add both matrices. So here we have C1, 2C1 plus C2, negative C1 plus 2C2, and C1 plus C2. And now we know that this is equal to our span, and let our span's entries be some W, X, Y, Z. So let's solve it. Let's solve this and find our span, find our W, X, Y, Z using our matrix. So we write down 1, 0, 2, 1, negative 1, 2, 1, 1. So this is the solutions matrix. Here we have W, X, Y, Z. Now we will do some operations with this matrix to find W, X, Y, and Z. So the first thing that we do, let's rewrite the matrix. So we leave the first row the same, so just 1, 0, W. For the second row, we will subtract the fourth row from the second row. So here I will write down what we're doing. So for R2 is equal to R2 minus R4. So we substitute R2 by this subtraction. So we will have 1, 0, X minus Z. For the third row, we will subtract it by the sum of the third row and the first row. So here we will have 0, 2, Y plus W, and we will just leave the fourth row the same. So 1, 1, Z. Great. Next, what we are doing. And we will just rewrite the first row. We also will leave the second row the same, so 1, O, X minus Z. But now we will divide the second row by 2, so here we'll have 0, 1, Y plus W over 2. And for the fourth row, we will subtract the first row from it. So here we will have 0, 1, Z minus W. Z minus W. Well, now again we are leaving the first row the same. For the second row, we will subtract the third row from the second row. So now we will have we will subtract the first row from the second row. So we will have 0, 0, X minus Z minus W. We will leave the third row the same, so just 0, 1, Y plus W over 2. And for the fourth row, we will subtract the third row from the fourth row. So here we have 0, 0, Z minus W minus Y plus W over 2. Well, now we can try to solve it for W, X, Y, and Z. So we see that first of all w is equal to x minus z, then z minus w is equal to y plus w over 2, which means that 2 times z minus w is equal to y plus w. We have just multiplied both sides by 2. We get that 2z minus 3w is equal to y. Now we know that 2z minus 3x minus z is equal to y. That means that 5z minus 3x is equal to y. 5z minus 3x is equal to y. So now we get that w is x minus z, y is 5z minus 3x, and x and z are just the same. So we can write down that span of a1 and a2 is equal to x minus z x, 5z minus 3x z. And this is our final answer.